Now to the extraordinary news, new evidence that the potential to bring down Prince Andrew is very real if it's proven to be true. A key witness has broken his silence about what he claims he saw happen between the Prince and his accuser, Virginia Giuffre, when she was just 17. It is first-hand evidence we've never heard before that allegedly happened on Jeffrey Epstein's private island, and it was revealed in a 7 News Spotlight documentary. The allegations against Prince Andrew are shocking.
I saw Prince Andrew. He was at the pool. He was with, at that time, an unknown girl to me. She was young. She didn't have any top on. They were engaged in foreplay. Steve
Scully was the communications specialist on Epstein's private Caribbean island, where he claims he saw the Prince with 17-year-old Virginia Giuffre.
He removed her bathing suit top and then started grinding against her and grabbing her ass. They were kissing as well.
The Prince has denied all allegations against him.
She was really dumb. And, I mean, she looked like a kid.
Do you remember her?
No. I have no recollection of ever meeting her.
Christina Oxenberg also features in the documentary, a cousin of Prince Andrew and insider who says she believes Giuffre's claims of being sexually abused by the Duke. Oxenberg was a close confidant of Epstein's alleged madam, Ghislaine Maxwell, and says she told her Epstein's private jet was bugged.
The plane is wired up for audio and video.
If any of these famous people were compromised by Jeffrey Epstein by being videotaped in the company of extremely young women having sex with them, they're goners.
It may be that Andrew is the naive victim of an Epstein blackmail plot. But his connection with Epstein is really extraordinary, and more will come out because the security service were with him all the time.
Well, Sunrise Royal editor Rob Jobson joins us now. Jobbo, Steve Scully says he's prepared to appear in court and answer questions. How significant are his claims?
Well, if proven to be true, they're huge. I mean, the reality is, of course, Prince Andrew's always said that he has no recollection of meeting this girl, even though there's a photograph of the two of them together. But you know, you can forget one photograph, but if there's been what the detail that this guy's saying is true, it's devastating. But of course, you know, he says he's prepared to give evidence in court, but what court's that going to be? We don't know exactly how that will pan out. I mean, I'm sure with the civil case that's going on in the States at the moment, I'm sure that Virginia Giuffre's lawyers will be very keen to call him, and so we'll have to see what happens.
Yeah, and if everything was wired, someone knows where those tapes are, don't they? That's another big question. And Ghislaine Maxwell's due to appear in court in 2 weeks. What do you expect to happen there?
Well, Ghislaine Maxwell is the key to all of this because, I mean, she's the one person alive, apart from Epstein, of course, whose death was mysterious to say the least, who's got all the names and places. So I think that we're going to have to wait and see what she has to say. She gave an interview talking about the appalling conditions she's been suffering and the extraordinary game of cat and mouse that she played in terms of the FBI tracking her down. But we haven't heard exactly what she's going to say. I mean, I think a lot of famous people will be worried at this moment in time. I mean, because a lot of people seem to be on the party scene with Mr. Epstein and using his private jet and going to his parties, going to his island. And it does seem that she will be the key to all of this.
Absolutely. In other royal news today, Jobbo, the Queen has been forced to cancel her appearance at Remembrance Day service in London. What's the latest on her health? This day for her is sacrosanct, isn't it? So it's a big deal she didn't turn up.
Yeah, because it is a big deal she didn't turn up. We were very much expecting her to be on the balcony of the Foreign Office today. That place was taken by the Duke of Kent and Princess Alexandra. She was at home. We're told that she watched the service at home. Prince Charles laid the wreath, as he has done for the last few years, on behalf of the nation. But the reality is this is becoming now the fourth or so occasion that she's had to pull out of an event. They're saying that she's very disappointed about it, but the truth is it's a sprained back this time. But, you know, this does seem that there's been a series of problems with the Queen's health, and Prince of Wales is just about to fly to Jordan, where I am at the moment, on effectively a state visit, before going on to Egypt for another state visit representing the Queen. So he seems to be taking most of the heavy lifting, but it's a question of how long this can really go on for, you know, because the Queen clearly, she's got the 70th anniversary of her reign next year. But, you know, nobody wants her to go on indefinitely. She will as Queen, but in terms of doing the workload at 95 years old, if it's really too much for her.
Yeah, exactly. OK, our thoughts are certainly with her. Jobbo, thank you very much for your time today.
Pleasure.